Sure. Well, I grew up in Dallas, Texas, and grew up like most kids. Kind of a poor family. Luckily, I saw my parents at a very young age. Both my parents had a great work ethic, so I think that kind of built a lot of character as far as the discipline of working hard. Saw that I think like a lot of people didn't have the best childhood in the world. Some interesting things happened. My father went to prison, and just all kinds of crazy things. At the age of 13, my father committed suicide, and so got to experience a lot of tragedy in my life. And I think anything that happens to you in life, whether it's good or bad, it builds your character. And my mom always was raised with the thought of whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, had a lot of opportunities to get stronger at a young age. But like a lot of people, I was, kind of taught if you go to school, get a good education, make good grades, that will give you everything you want in life. And so, I guess coming into the business world, I learned that it takes a little bit more than just going to school and getting good grades and things like that. So that's really when I got exposed to the personal development industry, and really kind of opened up my mind to learning what it really takes to achieve success. Let's just say I wasn't the biggest star when I started in the business world. I got involved in the direct marketing industry, networking when I was 18. I was in college, and got exposed to the home-based business industry, and I got very excited, and I saw an opportunity for myself to really turn my life around. And I quickly learned that, in school I had learned math, science, geography, grammar, a lot of wonderful things, but no one had ever taught me how to be successful. That was not anything that I ever learned outside of school. I was never taught self-confidence, self-esteem, motivation, leadership, sales training. All of that was left out of the educational system. And what I found in the business world, it was all of those skills that really what it takes to become successful in this world. So, when I got started in business, I would be defined as a failure. Found myself at the age of, 21, over $20,000 US in debt, and I was living out of my car, a little Honda Civic. Hatchback, very small car, and I'm 6'3". So I lived out of my car 5 to 6 nights a week. I bathed at gas station bathrooms, and that was my early business career at the age of 21. So I took, the notion in my mind, I said, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to reinvent my life. So I really devoted my life to the personal development industry. I found a mentor that basically said, if you want to be successful, do what other successful people have done, figure out how they've done it, and do the same thing. And one of my mentors, the same mentor actually, one of the things that he had done is he read over 700 books in the personal development industry. So every book he could get his hands on when it came to communication skills and business building and wealth accumulation and you name it. So I basically devoured books on all of these different subjects and read several hundred books. And that's one of the reasons that really I was able to reinvent my life because of that.